Hello once more. I am Ashen Ninja, and this is the second half of the Legendary Start Guide for the Sisters of Twilight. Apparently, Nagaroth is revealing its weakness. That's just dirty. Don't go revealing that in public. Dirty, dirty boy. Alright, so, where we left off, we had the Witchwood. We were getting a half-decent stack of Glade Guard going. And the Templar of the Dioth was at 0, which stopped the Beastmen from destroying it. So, why is it that they suddenly get a full stack again? I don't get it. Anyway, death to them, and all that. We're actually going to occupy this Earthland now. Now, the reason you can do so much sacking over and over again without it really mattering too much is because you don't get to build above base level. Now, on top of this, what I want to do, you do get public order there, but it's not really worth it. But we're going to go for this one. That gives us growth back to the Witchwood, being that they're adjacent, and it allows us the recruitment of Glade Guard. So that means we're going to be able to actually do some recruiting next turn without having to go anywhere. Alright, now, I'm still going to put more points into this one. More ambush battles, please. Now, depending on what you want to do, you can repair this, you don't have to. Repairing it will mean it, well, it gets repaired. It repairs by itself anyway. Public order will go up once it's repaired. I'll repair it. I generally don't repair a lot of these buildings, but yeah, I'll do it this once. Is there something I should get the ladies? Now, so I've got the dreaming ring. I'll put that on them, so I don't want one of those for them. I've got them a bow. Dreaming cloak is on somebody else, so I can actually give them a different eagle quiver. Could be good. Yeah, let's get them an eagle quiver.
The craftsmanship is impeccable.
Yeah.
Why do you favour my
When do we fight?
sister?
Why do I favour her? It's got reload time on it. Get over it. Come on. Plus, it's going to give you more ammo. Come on now. It's more damage. Get over it. Get over yourself. Get you some armour next time as well. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're not making as much money as we were now, but that's okay. We still don't have another knowledgeable. We only gotten the one knowledgeable so far. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We just gotta roll with it. Now, so the only real problem with playing as the Wood Elves is you do not have a siege attacker unit. Not straight up anyway. Later on you can get some siege attackers. Oh, we've got a forest encounter. Oh, that's right, you get those too. You get forest encounters, of course. Now, if you do want a siege attacker early, grab yourself a Tree Man. He is a siege attacker, and they're really good. So, but income. Now, if you want a siege attacker otherwise, you'll need to get a Tree Man. I think you can get a dragon. Who else are siege attackers here? There we go. Treekin are siege attackers as well. I think they're siege attackers. Your Zotes. That's really about it. You don't actually have any artillery to take out walls, though. So that can be a problem. But it's a problem that can be overcome. Now, with the encounters, a lot of the time you've actually got to go and get them before they become too big a problem. So let's head towards the encounter and see what it is. I don't remember what it is. It's been a while. Next turn I'll be able to actually add that, which will increase our monies. Being able to build the Sacred Grounds of Anathema would be actually nice as well. Because extra missile strength. We'll be able to recruit Hawk Riders as well. Now we may lose the Temple of Adioth here. That's not actually really not that big a deal. Not a big deal at all. Okay, they want a trade agreement. That's actually not bad. I'm also going to go for a non-aggression pact with them for now. Because that gets us 1, money, and 2, it will keep them off our backs for a bit. And sometimes having less is more. So, yes, we're not going to be gaining a +1 for having that as a proper hearthland like these, but it does mean they're not going to be bothering us, which has its own bonuses. Alright, we'll pop in that for there. We're at -3, -12 there. Wow. That's because we've got so many negative hearthlands. Let's go and hit here. This also lets us see Hag Hall. Oh, we get to do an ambush. We're ambushing a bunch of Skaven. What does he have? Mutant rat ogres? What the fuck? And for some reason... Oh, no. I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. With it being that high in our favour. When you can take your Maestra's Grace from this, very good, get extra 5 physical resistance. You can get more missile strength if you want to, or you can get unit replenishment. I like money. Money's money is all that money's. So we completed that, and the good thing about completing one of those is I think you get extra something. I thought you did. As you can see, our little bit of replenishment working there. But let's get them back into the Hearthland anyway, so that we can get maximum replenishment. Now, how are we doing here? Oop, there we go. Only non-butcherable. No, that's the one we recruited before. It's fine. We could probably actually do another recruit disband, and that would actually get another one, but I'm not really here to showcase that particular little bit of cheese. What I will do is show off something else. Okay, so this is still part of the annoying bits. We'll get another lot of that in. Even if we lose Temple of Adioth, I think it's best if we hit Hag Hall soon. So, here's what we're going to do. Because we want a siege attacker. Very important to have a siege attacker, then we can just get straight into the battle. Because, let's face it, having a ram ain't going to help us much. And let's also face it, because we're right in there, we're going to get rid of these two. That'll save us a bit of cash. We're going to combine these ones all up. And I'm actually going to disband that one. Seems strange, I know. We will recruit 3, and we will get ourselves an Ancient Tree Man. Now, these guys have some interesting little quirks in them. So he's got the Blight of Terrors, which is a leadership reduction. Or we can get Anoint of Netlings, which is movement range for enemy armies -10. And around him there'll be less weapon damage. I'm going to take the Anoint of Netlings one. Alright. And while we're here, we were talking about armor for them before, so let's have a look. That looks actually, wow. Ambush defense chance as well. I like that a lot. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, campaign movement range though. And growth and I will take the missile resistance and ambush defense chance.
My thanks, Master Smith.
A pointless trinket.
Yeah. Pointless trinket. Whatever you reckon. More missile resistance. Hello. They're flyers. They get shot a lot. Missile resistance, good. Now, ISO route. What we want him to have is, I don't think it actually affects him, but I think that army would actually be best for him. I don't think you really want a treatment army for, you have at least one treatment army for this, because you give them all regeneration, and you have an upgraded treatment in there with what is it? Dwellers below, and dear God, it is amazing. You just gather everything around a group of treemen hiding in some trees. Dwellers below on everything that comes along. They've got they just destroy everything. It's probably one of my favourite Doom stacks, even though you don't really. It's not a very exciting battles, because you basically just gather the enemy to you and kill them.
I'm bored,
But
sister.
Cease your
You know.
prattle.
alright, so let's get him going out here.
With grace.
Let's pop them just slightly in front, and we're going to pop them into ambush stance.
Ambush. How delicious.
So let's see if we can lure out one of these armies to go and attack our lovely tree singer. Looks like we're going to have a revolt fairly soon as well. That's not so good.
Let there be peace.
Let there be battle.
Let's get this building going for extra missile damage. As you can see, we can also get things like stuff for Glade Riders and that sort of stuff. All interesting. Oh, good units, but don't need them right now. Now, I want a Spell Singer of Life quite badly. So in 3 turns, the Spell Singer building's going in there, and we're getting a Spell Singer of Life. It's just how it does it. Life is a much better option, essentially. What is he doing? Now, if that is still a ruin when we come past, lovely. Oh, now I'm just going to auto resolve it just so that we can get through it relatively
Harmony
quickly.
Must be imposed.
I generally like to fight those battles, really, but got to move through relatively quickly. You're hanging out there, are you? Rude. Alright, after that battle, we're still in good enough shape. Tree Singer picked himself up some ward save. We now get additional forest health. This is good. So as our forest health goes up, see, we start with diplomatic relations +0 with dark elves, all that. So we get up to about 20. It increases and increases. And your global recruitment, that sort of thing go up. Other forests have better ones, but it's alright. Now, just got terrain. Let's have a look at what we have. We have the easiest to assault settlement in the entire game. Literally, we just gather here and kill everything. This is just one of the easiest ones ever. It's ridiculous,
Serene Nestra.
but I'll show you it.
Tempestuous Araha.
So now we can finally get into open breaches. Oh, got hiccups. Shocking. Sounds terrible. We'll take magical reserves on you, of which we now have
Adventure.
a lot of magical reserves.
Nestra Araha.
Alright, you girls,
Never.
get in nice and close. And let's take Hag Hall. So again, even though it is a province capital, you can only keep it at level 1. Congratulations. That sucks. But still, at least we're going to have another Hearthland in our power. Then we want to move up north and get the other one. Now, where are our reinforcements coming in? They're coming in a very good spot. We're going to pop our treeman, if I remember to select him, here. So he's going to tank some towers for us while our reinforcements come in. Might actually pop him a bit further over this way. Tank as many as possible, please. And let's get in. Sisters of Twilight, you come along over here, please. Mage to there. Just so that we... I mean, they're not actually using the towers yet, but just in case. Let's get our archers in. Everyone over here, please. Now, as you can see, this is going to be a crazy easy battle. Because they're all just sitting around over here. Alright, let's chuck you in up here. You can come over here. It's all looking fine now. Oh, they're not moving. We'll get them over here as well. Everyone move a bit faster. No point in doing this battle slowly. We are going to take everyone off auto shooting. A little redundant, but... Alright. Let's start with... Oh, units is on. Oh, hidden units are revealed. Oh, okay, that's fine. Now, this is not the best spell. But we're going to use it a bit anyway. It will at least reduce the health of some of these units. What do they have? They've got a Lolicon, which is an interesting one to have. So we do have a shitload of magic, so I want to use up a bit of it before we start using up all of our archers. See if she can actually start getting some kills, shall we? Again, I don't really like beast magic. Beast magic is... It's just not very good. There's nothing that's really destructive about it. Oh, that can summon Deepwood Scouts as well. See, I wasn't paying enough attention there. See how many times I've had to cast this already, and I've got 8 kills. I mean, it's done a fair bit of actual physical damage to them. So, but it really uses up a lot of mana. And by now, if I had... Dwellers Below, probably both of these units would be destroyed. Dwellers Below is a way better spell. Life magic good, beast magic shit. The end. Here endeth the lesson. But if you give it enough time, she'll do a bit of damage, and she'll... So both of these units are actually are getting decently reduced now. Next cast or two, they'll pretty much both be dissolved into puddles of mush. Puddles of mush. 116 kills now, and I think we're doing a little bit of damage to that unit now too. Not going to worry about making sure we get to 30 reserve. Let's just finish off these 2 units with this, and then we'll get our archers up, and we'll have Dark Elves for dinner. I think that'll do, really. You get out of the way. Alright. So you want to kill Dark Elves. And you're at this place. Oh, okay. We were killing some Blackout Corsairs that we couldn't see as well. Now, first thing we want to do is take out the Lolicon. Because that one can probably cast some spells on us. That will do a bit of damage. And we're going to kill some stuff that's around her anyway. We're not really doing a great deal of damage there to her, but that's okay. We'll just take her out anyway. We've got plenty of ammo. And there we go. That's their lord dealt with. Now let's start dealing with everything else. Those Blackout Corsairs, I'm not even going to bother with shooting at them. They don't have any ammo to speak of, so are literally useless. Alright, Dread Spears. Nice of you to stand there with your sides to us so that your shields don't work. Always a bonus for me. As we finish off this one here. Blackout Corsairs. We're going to run out of ammo on this unit very soon. Oh, how sad. We're going to actually need to use another lot of them. Now I would summon those Deepwood Scouts if I run out of ammo. Only because what we want to get is chevrons for our units we will actually be keeping. Because summons for Deepwood Scouts, for example, they are just going to be your dead basic Deepwood Scouts. The summons don't get bonuses from your generals or anything like that. Only units that essentially start the battle there do. So, got to keep that in mind. So they are more of a emergency unit rather than a rely on this unit. So, as you can see, their Glade Guard don't exactly tickle when they are shooting at the enemies. Oh, well, we're getting a bit shot up here. Let's get the okay, so they didn't actually stay on the wall there to keep the tower going, but just in case it starts up again. Oop, there's their special ability. Angry elves that aren't going to be able to do squat. Since we can do this too, we may as well. Throw some of their magic down still. Yep, they're out of ammo now as well. That's fine. Next group. She's up to 187 kills. She's used up so much magic to get that many kills, though. It is ridiculous. I can't imagine the army loss penalties are going to be that far away now either. There's almost nothing left here. We've killed one of their lords. They just have so little to actually deal with us. Keep firing at the bleak swords, please. Come on. Alright, let's get them in a bit closer here. Because what they've got here is a master, I believe. Masters have good arrow deflection abilities with the silver shield. It's at 55%, and it doesn't really look like he's taking a great deal of damage, but that's okay. Again, we can do a bit more damage with that. Maybe, if she's gonna cast it. Come on. Cast it, bitch. Gonna cast or what? You're just gonna sort of stand around like a fucking imbecile. What are you doing? Running out of ammo again. Oh no, how will I deal with it? There we go. Finish firing. There's another lord here we can also hit. You three are out. You three are up. Not getting any more regen, so we'll just do our remaining casts. Look at that, she actually wiped out a unit there. Good on her. Alright, here's you three. Finish off him, please. You do this one, which will be her final cast. 236 overall, and there we have it. I will not die today. It's because you're going to run away like a scaredsies. Because the wood elves are here. There we go. Capital of Bleak Holes is now ours. What's it called? Hag Hall. That's ours now. They've just got one minor settlement left, and we'll wipe that out.
We will seek bloody vengeance.
We'll occupy you. Thank you. The best thing about that is we can still go attack you.
Harmony shall reign.
So say goodbye to them.
Harmony must be imposed.
Bit more cash.
The Sisters of Twilight. The Sisters march.
And we will get to near Val's Anvil with them. Now him, we're not getting rid of him just yet. We want to keep him around. 50 income. Ooh. Not really worth it at the moment. We're going for growth once more, because all that growth helps out here, I believe. Accumulated growth. Yep. So we're getting growth externally to there. We now have the money to upgrade the Hollow, which you know what? We're going to do that. So that'll get that to rank 3. So as you can see, your actual main buildings don't require the growth to actually get them up there. But they do generate just a little bit more income, and more income from all buildings faction-wide. So overall, it's a good investment. Now we also got this one, so we've got more forest health and more from raising settlements. Bonus versus large for all elf cavalry, hawk rider, great eagles, missile strength for all missile units, ambush success chance plus 20%, and enemy units get a defensive penalty at the beginning of ambushes. I'm going to go for this one for the extra 10% missile damage. So we are very quickly accumulating a lot of that. That's now at minus 42. The good thing is, I believe that rebellion will happen here at Hag Hall, now that we have that. So we'll essentially have the option of taking that back instead. I'm going to give Earthing because neither of those spells are actually any good, in my opinion. Feel free to argue with that.
Harmony has prevailed.
We don't have a new knowledgeable lord. That's fine. Our ancient tree man. I'm actually going to go for his magic line. He'll hang around for a little while.
Together as one.
They're together as one. They talk as one. It's a pain in the ass, but that's okay. We do have more Forge of Death, but I'm going to leave that this time.
Will triumph.
And I'm also going to finish up the start guide just here. So, where to from here? So as you can see, you should now be building up quite quickly here. We've got -2 for hostile hearthlands, which is literally just that one. So that's all good, because it's actually only -1, because we've now got pluses for that one. So once you take out that, order of battle would be take out the rebellion with them, then take Val's Anvil, using your Tree Singer, occupy Ice Rock Gorge. If there's Skaven in Ice Rock Gorge, which there shouldn't be because you do have a green here, destroy Skaven with Sisters of Twilight, occupy Ice Rock Gorge. At that point you will be spamming up your forest health fast enough. Once you get to 100 you'll be able to, where is it, do your Ritual of Rebirth, which spawns various things around you, and but that's fine, it's not really a problem. Now while we're also here, you want to make sure your
burden of the Shadowlands. The shadows come. Are you prepared for dusk? Diplomat
stuff stays strong. I say friends with him is a good idea. He will help you in battles against Dark Elves and that sort of thing. I've actually found with his help the Dark Elves aren't really too big a deal. That's in a previous campaign though. Your mileage may vary on that one. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this one. Hopefully it's been helpful. I'm Ashen Ninja, of course, as I've said before. Apparently I'm turning into Sean Connery. I'm Ashen Ninja. Please subscribe, and that'll help me be able to do more, actually to possibly show off some Warhammer 3 content. And until next time, hope you've had a good one. Hope you continue to be healthy. Stay safe out there. I'll see you again. Later.